Hello, students. Hope you're all staying safe by staying at home. Though the announcements are like unlock period, but really looks like the virus also is unlocked and unleashed onto the country and some other countries in the world as it is spreading very rapidly compared to earlier. But in these times, what we have to take care of is our health and hygiene, most importantly to be safe by following all the precautions. I hope you are all doing that, and at the same time preparing well for the upcoming examinations. As you are aware, the notification for November 2020 examinations has been released by ICAI. So once the notification is there, exams are here. That's what it means. And naturally, at this time, we need to have a very clear strategy and plan as to how we can maximize the probability of success in these examinations. But let me tell these things frankly and practically. Yes, some of us might think because there is a little bit of additional time available, instead of writing only one group, I'll go for both the groups this time. My suggestion would be against that. I would say we have to stick to the original decision taken by each of us. If we have chosen both the groups, why we have chosen that time? Because we were confident enough to handle 8 papers at the same time. And if we have not chosen both the groups at that time, why we have not chosen is because we were not confident enough to handle 8 papers at the same time. The capacity or the confidence will not build in just few days, weeks or months. That is something which has to be built over a longer period of time. And most importantly, the decision whatever we have taken related to writing the examinations is purely a very personal decision which was taken wisely by most of you. I have seen many batches earlier where some of the people did not heed to our advice and went for wrong decisions. But I was happy and I am still happy that most of the people in your batch have taken a very correct decision, practical decision. So what is important is not that we are in a hurry to complete this course and come out into the market. We will do that. That is our job. That's what we are here for. But that has to be done in a planned way. It cannot be done in a hasty way or unplanned, unscientific decisions can lead to wrong results, unfortunate results. So simply speaking, I would say and I suggest you stick to the decision what you have taken earlier. If you have chosen to write one group only, stick to that. You have taken a very right decision. We are in the right track. We will do it with flying colors. We will come out of this examinations also with flying colors confidently, and we can maximize the probability of success. In fact, with the time availability, what we are supposed to do and what we should do is to increase that probability of success rather than increasing the scope of our work. Scope of work is infinite. Even if you take one group also, the work is infinite. That much work is there to be done. Some work we have done and some work is yet to be done. We will do that. But it is not about increasing the scope of work. It is about increasing the probability of success. This course has never given huge percentage of pass rates in the past. But keeping that in mind, we individually have to be in that successful lot, not in that unsuccessful, unfortunate lot. That is what we have to first of all focus upon and think about. how to maximize the probability. And I would say this additional time that is available with us has given us the opportunity to almost make it 100%. And if we are not 100% confident that we can pass one group, how can we think that we will pass both the groups? So I would suggest we continue with the plan of whatever the choice we have taken earlier. That is a correct decision, and that should not be disturbed at this point of time. That will backfire for many reasons. One, even from a delivery point of view, let us be frank, it is not easy to deliver all the topics and subjects related to a group 2 within such a short period of time, keeping in mind the method of delivery, which is not a classroom delivery anymore, which is a online or virtual technology based delivery. So let me do some Mann Ki Baat. Let me tell you very frankly, the time that is taken for recording or sending the classes, sometimes requirement of editing is also there, is enormous. Yes, it is definitely always a enjoyable activity for a teacher to share his or her knowledge with the students. But it is not just about that anymore. In a normal classroom, the moment I walk in, I'm talking about personally about myself, the moment I walk in, the kind of energy that we feel in the classroom because of the youth in front of us, which is you, and the kind of enthusiasm and the learning attitude that you carry, what kind of energy it gives to us, you cannot imagine. But that is not there anymore. I'm talking to whom? To the camera now. And most of the cases when classes are being recorded, I'm talking to whom? The computer. Is it easy to carry the same kind of energy and the kind of, I would say, effectiveness of delivery? It is not that easy. But at the same time, things are there which are not in our control. It is our job to step up. And I hope you all appreciate that the methodology or the delivery is, if not exactly same, almost equivalent to the physical live face-to-face classes. And that comes with a lot of time and effort. And that is not just about sharing the knowledge in an open platform or in a classroom. It is much more than that. So, practically speaking, just for, I would say, information purposes, if at all, I take 4 or sometimes in peak times 5 classes a day on face-to-face mode earlier. That was never really like tiresome or something. In fact, the graph of energy keeps on going up. By the time the last class of the day is there, I personally feel that the energy that I carry was highest. I used to feel that practically. I'm just telling openly. That is why I said Mann Ki Baat. But now it is not that easy. One class, okay, after that what we should do, some break, some time is there, and again another class, the brain has to shift completely to another class, and this happens day after day, and every day. This is the kind of I would say effort that is required, which has to be done, is being done, will be done also. I'm not telling I'm doing any great job or something unprecedented. No, nothing like that. But the difference is there. That is what I mean to share with you. There is a lot of difference. With that difference, it is not practical to have the classes related to Group 2 freshly for November 2020 batch. It is practically just impossible. And you know very well, we are not such a type of academy where we complete syllabus and just do our job and okay, we are done. No, we are never like that. We were never like that. We will not be like that. So it is not about completing and leaving you. It is about being with you, sharing your concerns also, patting your back, keeping you occupied, keeping you energetic enough to continue with this preparation process and learning process till you complete CA intermediate. I'm not telling group 1. That is the promise we make at CHAMPS. Till a student completes CA intermediate, we are with you. It's not that for a 6 months period, we taught some subjects and our job is done. You go to hell and you practice your results and write exams and it's okay. Those are also there. Most of the cases, that's what happens. If that is the case, then we don't need a separate model. Why do we have a separate model? What is this model? This is not a one-way model. This is a two-way model. Here, what is required for the student in order to maximize the success has to be and will be always delivered. And that is what we have been trying to do, and we will do that also. That is our commitment. And there is no 1% difference in that. But having said that, does it mean the times are always the same? Exactly whatever we do on a normal day or a regular life pre-March 15th will be the basis for our existing processes also? Unfortunately, no, because the times are different. Times are difficult. They are not normal times we are looking at. But we don't have to be low with that. What I mean to say, we have to be taking the advantage of that and make sure that whatever we have taken a decision of writing, whether one group or both the groups, we stick to that. Let us not jump just because of some external changes that happened. What matters is, are we strong enough internally? Are we becoming stronger and stronger day by day or not? Are we working towards our goal or not? And that's what I always said earlier also. Excellence is not about being the best. Excellence is about doing the best. Are we doing our best or not is what we have to introspect and question ourselves, including us. Everybody has to have this introspection, and we will definitely continue to do better work till we go to the exam and definitely pass this examination with confidence. What happens if we enlarge our scope at this point of time? One, we are diluting the probability of success. I'm talking about those who only have chosen group 1 and who are planning to or thinking to now go for both the groups just because some time is available more. And as I said earlier, time is not the core factor here in chartered accountancy. It is a task-based course. What task we have chosen? To study and pass group 1. Have we done that yet? No. Once we complete that task, then we'll go to another task. In between, we will not add some more tasks according to our whims and fancies. That will be very dangerous and detrimental to the success. That is what I am worried about. So please don't try to unnecessarily bring thoughts which reduce the probability of our success in one group. We will solidly prepare for this. We will revise also certain subjects like law and GST. We will revise them also. Theory subjects, they will take some more time. No problem, let them take. We will revise them. We will have tests related to the numerical subjects. We will do a lot of effort from now onwards till we go and write the exams on a continuous basis. So unlike a normal situation of where classes is one thing, preparation is another thing, though we negate that even in the face-to-face classes, but still, fact is fact. Classes means classes, coming to a particular place, sitting there and going back in the evening. That is what classes normally we are used to earlier, pre-corona days. Then there is something called preparation that happens before exams. When that happens, classes should not happen. This was the earlier scenario. It's okay. That was the case. But that is not the case anymore. Today, with this situation, every day is a class day, every day is a preparation day. We cannot distinguish them. That is what we have to identify and move with the time, with the changes, adapt ourselves to the changes. For what? For our betterment. What is important ultimately is our betterment. What is important ultimately is our success. And how can we maximize that probability of success is the only thing that we should have in mind, rather than thinking about other volatile factors. What about I will go for another course also? What about I will go for both the groups also? All these things are okay, good thoughts. But let them be at thoughts level only. On the paper, on the reality, on the ground, the practicality of the situation is very clear. And the essence of that is what I am trying to convey to you is you continue with the work what you have chosen. Don't increase the scope of the work now. Don't decrease also, because there is time. You don't have to decrease the scope of work also, but don't increase the scope of work to another group or something else. If we have to increase the scope of the work, we will increase only within the boundary what we have chosen, and we will definitely do all that work with more vigor, commitment and confidence, and that will ensure that I am confident most of you will pass group 1, and the percentage of success will be very high. That I am very confident about because of the work that you have been doing. And if you continue to do this, we will make sure to complete the task what we have started, rather than adding one more task and probably not doing well in both. That will be dangerous. Sayings are there, but those are to be applied also. A bird in hand is worth 2 in bush. In bush, there might be 100 birds also. There will be. That is infinite. What is there beyond our scope is infinite. If we start thinking about all those things, what is there in our hand, we will lose. So, my sincere suggestion is, don't think like that. You are doing a good job. Continue to do that, and we will keep interacting with different subjects, classes, tasks, tests, and whatever the preparation, revision that is required before we go to the examinations. We will do beyond the requirement only. We will be setting a bar higher than what is required. What does it make sure is, as I said, almost 100% success. I don't want just increase in the probability of success, which anyway is the objective, but that increase should be targeted at 100%. Yeah, it is quite natural that once we do some work, we are doing good. That gives us very good feeling, confidence and happiness. Always. We experienced that as students. Nothing wrong in that. It is fantastic. But that should not bring us or take us to a wrong notion that because we have worked well enough for certain things, we are already the other side. No, we are not. Still there is work to be done. We are still supposed to continue this good work and first complete that task what we have chosen. Then we will go to another task. It is there. Where group 2 will go? Group 2 will be there only. Champs will be here only. I will be here only, hopefully. So, these things will continue. So, there is not about increasing the scope because of external factors. That is the point I would like to say is not suggestible. And as I said, I'd conclude with saying one more time, continue the good work. We will definitely have a positive engagement of all of us in the group with more and more revision classes as well as tasks and tests that will come up. And while doing that, you also focus on the areas where little bit of difficulty you faced earlier and try to become better in that. If we say, for example, if I am a student and if I say, oh, I have completed everything and I'm okay, I'm comfortable. I would say if I am comfortable, I can only say that if I score in the exams, let us say subjects like accounts and costing, if I score 90 plus, then I would agree that you are comfortable. It's not just about marks, but this false sense of security or comfort is dangerous. Confidence is good. False sense of security is not that good. That is why my sincere suggestion is once again to continue the work, the good work, great work we are doing. We are on the right track. Why to deviate now? When we are not on the right track, we have to look at here and there, array, what happened, what is happening. We are absolutely on the right track. We are going to crack this exam and we are going to do it almost with 100% result this time, let us say. Let us try for that. Everybody of us should pass. Let us do that first. That should be our objective. Then we will pass another group. Then we will pass final. Then we will become chartered accountant. Yes, there is a lot of time in front of us. So, please increase your commitment towards the task that what we are doing, which is completion of group 1 first. And if you have chosen both the groups, continue to do the good work that you are doing in both the groups. But whatever you have chosen, stick to that. Whatever the plan we had, let us stick to that. Let us not unnecessarily change that. And even the situations are not supporting that. As I said, it is not practical to even freshly start group 2 classes, even from faculty point of view or delivery point of view also, it is not practical. And it is not going to help also. Within this short period of time, if we add that big task in front of us and finally we were not able to lift that, then we only will unnecessarily repent on that. How many students we would have seen like that? Let us not get into that. Just stick to the course of action, what we have chosen. We are going in the fantastic direction and continue to do so. Fine. Thank you very much. All the best.